Coming up in just a few moments, we'll have the matchup between the Mendota Trojans and the IVC Gray Ghosts. My name is Brooke Beats, along with Zach Lilia, and we're here to bring you the call tonight. We want to thank you for joining us on our YouTube channel, Mendota Trojans Live. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all the things, and so you can enjoy seeing and hearing high school sports right here on YouTube. So Zach, thanks for being with us here tonight. Should be a pretty good matchup.
Yeah, I'm excited. I've been going to this probably since 2010.
Okay, so you're well versed in how much fun the Colmone Classic is. It brings out the best basketball in the area.
Yeah, it's a very cool tournament. I think it's very cool, the opportunity you get for like a small area to come together.
Mendota doing well so far, winning their pool, defeating St. Bede on Saturday night, and then Wednesday night taking on the Eureka Hornets. And after a tough first 3 quarters, Mendota comes out in that fourth quarter and scores 31. They just made it happen.
Yeah, and especially with the shot clock, no lead is safe
Isn't.
anymore.
It's totally different ball game now. We're trying to kind of adjust to that offensively and defensively. So there's some adjustments that need to be made there. So this year, tournaments are having the 35-second shot clock, and then next year it sounds like everybody's got to be ready for it.
Yeah, I was talking with Chance Bloomers, the AD at Mendota, and he said tournaments have to get a special request in to use the shot clock and whatever. And so they will be, I think, every team has to have one next year, which is going to be very different.
It totally changes the way the game is played. I remember when I was playing, you probably remember this too, towards the end of the game, you're up, you're spread out, you're wasting time, you're killing time. So it just eliminates that, and it forces people to keep their offense moving. And you have to make some decisions on defense as well, so it makes it pretty interesting.
Now, usually if you're up 15, 20 points, you just kind of hold on to the ball and just kind of pass it around, and now you can't do that. So it kind of makes the game a little more exciting. I
think so, for spectators as well, and it's a challenge for the coaches. Hey, we're ready to get things started here at the Colmone Classic. Again, Mendota taking on IVC Ghosts. Mendota setting out their starting 5 with Cole and Aiden Tillman, Drew Becker, Alex Beats, and Dane Doyle out on the court for the Mendota Trojans. They're wearing their white. The IVC Ghosts in black. And the winner of this game will move on to the championship game tomorrow night, which Mendota has seen that game, but they haven't been on the victorious end of that game since, what did you say, Zach?
2012.
Wow. So that would be a pretty cool event, but we don't want to skip over what we're doing right now. We're underway. Let's see what Mendota's got here. It came out a little slow, like we said early on in that game on Wednesday night, but they really turned it on. So hopefully Coach Wasmer and Gons have told them, let's start out strong.
It's always tough to start out strong in tournaments like this when you're used to a JV game before and you get here a little earlier. It's tough to get into a rhythm.
That one hit the net, but that was it. 7:35 on the clock here as no score to start. Alex Beats will get it across the half-court line and set up the offense for the Trojans. Again, you can see that shot clock there, 27 seconds on the clock. Tillman, good for 3. Cole started off a little bit slow the other night and ended up with 25 points or something. So
he's averaging 20 points a game this year, which is just crazy for a sophomore.
Good defense here by Mendota. 3-pointer off the mark. One thing we saw the other night and I didn't love was a lot of second chance opportunities. That was a third chance opportunity for the other team. So we want to make sure, I know Coach has probably talked to the players about that as well. You want to make sure that you're eliminating those. We got to go in for those rebounds. We can do it. We have the height, we have the quickness, we have the speed. We just want to make sure we're kind of eliminating those.
Yeah, you don't want to give anyone a second chance, third chance. It's just not good.
Bound to go in, right?
Yeah.
Mendota leading here early on with 6:28 left to play here in the first quarter. Might have got away with something there. All tied up here at 5, and Mendota will reset their offense.
I have noticed throughout the tournament, Mendota has the height advantage against most teams.
They do, and they're able to have that little give and go. Beats off the glass just a little hard, but nice rebound by Becker. Put back no good. 6 minutes on the clock here and 17 seconds on the shot clock. So Mendota will inbound underneath their own basket.
It's tough when you have two 6'6" players start. That's crazy.
It's quite an advantage. You know, Mendota doesn't always see that, you know, historically. And so it's been fun. And then the threat of the three-point shot as well. That one a little bit off the mark. All 5 points so far for Mendota by Cole Tillman. 4:57 to play here in the first quarter. Nice hustle there by the Trojans. Mendota's not needing the shot clock yet, are they?
No,
they're really just firing it in there.
They're getting it up, which is good. You wanna, the more you shoot, the more you score.
I like the pace that Mendota plays with. You know, we didn't see that to start the game the other night. They're a little bit slower paced. And when they kind of run and gun like that, that's when they're the most fun to watch. They have so many threats that they're able to make it happen. They're another one off the glass for Tillman.
I was talking with assistant coach Drake O'Donnell, and he said, yeah, they're good in the fast break. They're a quick team.
They are. They have quickness, and then they also have the threat of the three-point shot. So they get it inside, it's not there, kick it out, somebody can fire up. Pretty much everybody on the court can do that. Oh, traveling violation going to be called. I don't know about that, but.
Especially, like I said, with two 6'6" players, the outlet pass is always there too. That's the nice thing. That's
just fundamental basketball, isn't it? Kind of you learn that the first practice you have when you're in 6th grade basketball. Get the ball, get it to the out, you know, get it out and get it going.
The less dribbles, the better.
Absolutely. Seen that a couple of times with Mendota, able to kind of get it all the way down the end of the court with one or no dribbles and get it off the glass. So it's pretty fun to watch.
I think that was blocked.
I think he's hoping it was blocked.
Yeah.
I might have been an air ball, though. Very unselfish play here from the Trojans early on. There it goes. Aiden Tillman for three. And it's 10-5. Mendota leading 4:20 on the clock here in this first quarter. Again, thanks for joining us here on our YouTube channel, Mendota Trojans Live. We hope that you are enjoying that. We're going to get to some of our sponsors in just a few moments. We certainly appreciate them partnering with us and bringing you high school sports right here on YouTube. So again, we want to thank all of them. We'll talk about them here in just a moment. Under 4 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Mendota leading by 5. Nice effort there by the Ghost, but Mendota pounding defense, but loses it.
A lot of offensive rebounds here by the Ghost.
I'm thinking that maybe their shooting is a little bit weaker, but they're not afraid to take the shot, so that's what you got to do.
That's
excellent
a good block.
Defense there by Tillman. Now he's going to be called for it. He got the first block pretty clean and then kind of went in afterwards and got called for it. 3:30 on the clock here with Mendota leading by 5.
They definitely play swarming defense. Mendota does, especially with, they have a lot of height. I don't know if they have anyone Aiden's right around 6 foot.
Oh, sure. I mean, and they've got the quickness too. So you're kind of that double threat there.
Yeah, there's a mismatch somewhere usually when you have the height advantage. Oh, and another air ball.
That's about the 4th air ball.
Yeah, I think it's about the 4th air ball tonight. On a free throw too, because that's the worst, because then you give them the ball right back. There's no chance at an offensive rebound.
Shouldn't be laughing. It's happened to all of us.
Oh, it's happened to me plenty of times.
Absolutely. 3:30 on the clock here with Mendota leading by 4 early on. First substitution into the game for Mendota as Munoz takes the court. 3-pointers off the mark, but get that rebound. There he does. Becker gets his hands on it. Lost. And quickly up court now is the Gray Ghost. Another steal here by Mendota. Nice hands there by Dane Doyle.
That's just good defense coming back. This is what you want to see. They're back on the...
Oh, it looked ugly. I think it was legal, but it looked ugly. Those Euro steps, you know, I don't know.
I was never good at them.
Nice hustle there for the Trojans. Put another 2 points on the board, but didn't get back in time. Oh, that stinks. That really stinks. It was just kind of a last-second swat there, and 2:43 to play here. Mendota leading 12-8. Kind of got a little sloppy there for a second. They're both squads, you know, kind of swapping turnovers, and any case.
It's a lot of quick back and forth. I don't know if Mendota's been under 20 seconds on the shot clock yet.
They did not use it at all the other day, so it didn't really come into play until later in the game when they were up a little bit. That one free throw is no good, and it's 4-point lead for Mendota. Another substitution in now for the Trojans, Johan Cortez, as Aiden Tillman will take a rest for a moment here. 2:41 on the clock, and Mendota on the attack.
We were talking before the 5 foul rule now each quarter, which is different.
It is, and anybody that's used to high school basketball, you know that number 7 is that kind of the golden number where you shoot the 1-and-1 till 10, and that's just all gone now. So it's 5 fouls per quarter, and we saw the other night and a couple of times this season so far, the Trojans have, and the other teams are using that towards the end of the quarter. If you have kind of a foul to give and it takes some time off the clock, it's a pretty good strategy as long as it doesn't get you into foul trouble.
This is very quick game going on here. No one's really setting up any offense. They're just kind of going into it, which is good. And it's fun to watch.
It is. It's a fun game to watch, and we'll see how Mendota can use their bench too. As there's 3-4 guys on there that really can bring the same quickness and skill that the starters have, and so we'll hopefully, if we're going to keep this run and gun, they'll have to keep some fresh legs out there. Haven't seen a lot of substitutions in for the Ghosts, so hopefully Mendota can keep them running.
You see both teams, when they get the defensive rebound, they go.
They do. That's
they
a
at
good
least
way.
have 2 people at least inside the 3-point line before that ball gets over half court, which is good.
I think someone told them the shot clock is 24 seconds instead.
It's got to be hard to get used to with wide open layup.
Nice look there by Tillman.
A well-run offense right there.
It's always terrific when you can pick up easy bucket on an inbounds play like that. When the defense knows you're coming, they know something's happening, and still be able to do it.
Again, with the offensive rebound, just got to be boxing out. It's easy to say.
It's just kind of fundamental, isn't it?
Yeah.
4-point lead for the Trojans with 1:13 left to play here in the first quarter.
Move.
Excellent twist and turn there by Tillman. Now Mendota get back on defense and don't let them return the favor. 1 minute on the clock here in the first quarter. 18-12, Mendota leading.
It's one of those things they always say, work on boxing out. And it's easy until you're in the middle of a game and you're tired.
It is. Under a minute to play here in this first quarter. 46 seconds on the clock.
It's a great move right there by Oliver. Just quick to the basket. Easiest basket is a layup, they usually say.
It's a high percentage shot.
That's a better way of saying that.
Nice defense there. He's going to call it off. Well, he's thinking about it, though. Official's not sure. There's a conflicting report. I think he was going to call it Mendota's ball, but the other official called it for
At what
IVC.
point are they going to start having the replay in high school basketball?
Brother. Sometimes those games can take forever, can't they? When you're watching a game and they go to the replay, and oh my goodness. I want to get things right. You want to have it be correct, but sometimes it's it's just the luck of the draw. You have the officials; they're doing their best, and I don't know. I guess it depends on if my team is winning or losing. If it hurts them or not.
Especially in a tournament like this, you got to kind of keep it moving.
Absolutely. You got a lot of games to play. 14 seconds on the clock here. The Ghosts looking for that last shot. There's 3 seconds on the shot clock, though. And bouncing around a little bit. I think that's going to. Got away with one there, maybe, but. So 5.2 seconds on the clock here in this first quarter. Mendota will have to go the full length of the court. 5.2 seconds, that's a lot. They say you need, what, 0.3 to take a shot?
Which, I don't know if that's...
That's impossible,
yeah,
but that's what they say.
A lot more time than you think. Ooh.
Fire something up. That felt like forever, didn't it? That was way more
It's a
than
lot
5
longer
seconds.
than you would think.
Okay, we're at the end of one here as Mendota has got a 6-point lead. We're heading into the second quarter here momentarily. Again, we want to stop and take a moment to thank all of our sponsors making our broadcast possible. Please stop in, let them know that you enjoy hearing high school sports and seeing it right here on our YouTube channel, Mendota Trojans Live. We'd like to thank First State Bank. Come see your friends at First State Bank. Black Brothers, Family owned and operated since 1882. Pizzas by Marshallone's. It's in Mendota, dining, carry out, or delivery. Gons Farms, they're working the grounds since 1985. Shimmers, your hometown, since 1895. Shimmers, your hometown Chevy dealer, always offering great service and outstanding deals. Arteaga Tree Service, serving North Central Illinois and providing tree service and landscaping. Wasmer Funeral Home, serving Mendota and all surrounding communities. OSF St. Paul Medical Center, resources of a major healthcare network with the comfort of a close-knit community. Meriden Grain Company, your authorized Pioneer seed dealer and offering custom spring and fall field application. Prescott Brothers, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealer, selling cars and trucks and offering financing, service, and parts. Eureka Savings Bank, providing quality savings and loan products to our area since 1885. State Farm Insurance, Kurt Bruno, State Farm in Mendota, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. The Locker Room in Spring Valley, gear up for greatness. They offer quality, affordable custom apparel and much more. Renegade Motors, used car dealer offering a wide selection of vehicles and aiming to provide fair prices, goods, and good service. And finally, the Lions Club, serving the young people of Mendota and surrounding communities through a series of fundraisers and donations since 1939. Again, stop in, let them know you appreciate hearing high school sports and seeing it right here on our YouTube channel. And we appreciate partnering up with them. Nice move there by Tillman. And he'll be at the line shooting for 3. He's got 13 so far in the night.
He's silky. That's just great moves to the basket.
That looked very smooth, didn't it?
Everything he does is just calculated.
Yeah, you could definitely tell that he works on his game and his footwork, and see if he can continue the, can't get it to go, but a rebound there brought down by Mendota, and the putback good. 24-14, Mendota kind of opening this up a little bit here to start the second quarter with just a minute, just about 50 seconds gone by.
I'd say at the break there, Coach Waz was definitely trying to say, need the defensive rebound.
Yes.
They're up 10, and they've given up probably 6 points to second chances.
Absolutely. They need to make sure that they're focusing on that and not giving them those second chances. Nice hustle and up the court there for Munoz. 26-14. Mendota leading with 6:45 on the clock here in the second quarter.
He goes right to the basket.
Yeah, he's not afraid to be aggressive, that's for sure. A little breakdown in the defense there. Easy basket for the Ghosts. Again, the winner of this game moving on to the championship game tomorrow night. Becker was pretty hot from behind the three-point line the other day.
That's a Euro step there.
That's legal, right? It just looks so awkward. I'm sorry. I mean, we're old school. Like, that is just.
Well, if you watch the NBA, though.
Oh, don't watch them. Yeah. NBA, you can take 14 steps.
Yeah.
You can step from here to Lamoille. They don't mind.
But with an 8-point lead here, like you were saying the other night, you got to make sure you keep the lead, because with the shot clock and everything, you can go away very quickly. You
can see, I mean, I've been watching a lot of college basketball. You know, the BYU the other day, they're down 22. They come back and win it. You know, there's so much that can happen in a short amount of time. It's such a game of momentum, and Mendota's just doing a nice job keeping it moving forward. I like to see that. 5:38 on the clock here. A couple of substitutions back in for the Trojans. Let's see who Mendota's got out there. Alex Beats, Dane Doyle, Cole and Aiden Tillman, and Oliver Munoz out for Mendota right now.
As quick of a game as you want to go, sometimes you need to slow it down a little bit.
You do, and you have to just refocus your offense and do what you do best.
Oh.
Another pickpocket here, and good.
That's his second in the last few minutes here, and that's just great defense. And that really gets into the head of the offensive player there. Just, you got to know.
Yeah, they just start to make mistakes then.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry.
You're good. 28-20 the score. That one's going to be a Mendota ball. Good effort there. 5:03 left to play here in the first half, as Mendota holds that 8-point lead.
Other than the defensive rebounds, Mendota's played very good defense.
They have. They've been very, very solid on that end. And I also think the Grey Ghosts are not the best shooters, but they're finding way to get, finding way to make it to the basket with those second chance shots. So I know they'll tighten that up a little bit. Nice move there by Tillman once again. He's got 15.
He's just right to the basket. That's what you need.
what we talked about earlier, those high percentage shots, you're right underneath the basket. He's not gonna miss them when he's up close. It's gonna be shooting foul. It is, that's gonna go against Alex Beats. .437 on the clock here. Mendota up by 10. He's afraid to airball it again.
I would be too. When you do it once,
it's in your head.
It's
Come
very
on.
tough, yeah.
We've all done it.
Oh, yeah. That's one of those things, it sticks in your head.
Oh, it does. And no one, I mean, we kind of joking about it now, but I mean, no one really cares. You know, it's just a small it's a small goal, you know, so
Oh, yeah.
you miss it, you miss it.
Yeah, it's tough. Basketball is a very tough sport.
It is, yeah. There's so many things that can go right and so many things that can go wrong.
Well, you have to move on so quickly.
You do. And
in other sports like baseball, you have plenty of time before the next play. In this, you just move on right away.
Quick timeout here on the floor with 4:35 to play here in the first half. I like what I'm seeing here tonight, don't you, Zach?
Yeah, it's very good. It's fun to watch because both teams are just going. They're not much setting up for offense, but I don't think either team really plays that way.
That isn't their style. Yeah, the shot clock is meaningless so far today. And we'll see what happens here closer to the end of the game, but a 10-point lead for the Trojans here. The Gray Ghosts talk things over very quickly, and Mendota will get back out on the court now, and it'll be Mendota's ball. They'll go the length of the court here. Looks like IVC is going to put out a little full court pressure.
But in a situation like this where you're only playing the tournament, you don't really even want to worry about the shot clock. Just go.
Do what you do. 2 dribbles, and Tillman finds his way to the hoop again.
He just separates. He has such length that he just goes right up. I mean,
they haven't figured him out either. I
awesome
can't believe they haven't made an adjustment defensively. You know, he's got 17 points here with 4 minutes left to go in the first half, and they haven't really adjusted to him yet.
The problem is you can't really adjust to height. You know what I mean? It's tough.
Yeah,
it's
go
tough
grab your legs.
Yeah, you can't. All you can do is double team, and then somebody else is open.
Mendota with the double team there paying off. Forgot something. 3:48 on the clock here. Mendota with a 12-point lead here.
I think Mendota seems like they run like a 7-man team pretty much.
That's what we've seen. You know, some of the earlier games there, they got to see a little bit more action from the bench. You know, they were kind of, the couple of games at Oregon were pretty much blowouts, you know, in our favor. And then we played a very tough Canelan team that was proved to be pretty difficult. And so we got to see some other court time. And I think as things progress, we'll get to see some more. And, you know, the seniors on the team, you give them a shot. They've been put in their time. And so the juniors, you know, they're putting in their time. They'll be able to shine next year.
Yeah, you like to see the being able to do that.
Yeah,
but
you have the luxury of it. I mean, it's a luxury.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. It's just kind of disappointing that they weren't able to finish that Thanksgiving tournament.
I think they could have really done well. It was, you know, the weather got bad and it was terrible that day. It was a good thing they did cancel it. It would have been.
This time of year is just tough.
It is.
It's so hard to get games in. You never know when it's going to snow or ice, but.
Yeah, and the temperatures, you know, they have to be mindful of that. Will the bus even start? You know, come on.
And then you were saying it was Canelan, right?
Right.
I heard there was like a 6'10" player on their team.
Yeah.
And stuff.
I mean, they were fun to watch, not playing against us, but they were excellent ball club. You know, a lot of dunking.
But that's fun to play, not fun, but it's good experience.
No, you got to play up. Yeah, it's always fun to play up. 3 minutes on the clock here. Mendota up by 10.
With 2 missed free throws there, that's the big thing. You got to make the free throws. It's just, as I know, it's another thing with with the boxing out. You got to make your free throws, but yeah, they were
just the fundamental things. You know, just have to do those well. 2:45 on the clock here. Mendota looking to Tillman. He's not afraid to make a move. Gonna get it, throwing up in the air. Is he gonna let him shoot it? No, looks like they.
He just can get to the basket whenever he wants to.
Oh, he is getting a shot there.
They gave it to
obviously
him.
Threw it up there at the end, but.
I always say just throw it up there and
why not?
Make them make the call.
Yeah, let them make the decision.
Their coach not very happy about it, but.
Drew Becker checking back into the ball game as Munoz will get a rest. 2:38 on the clock. Second free throw coming here for Cole Tillman.
Another missed opportunity there with some free throws.
Should just take a step and twirl towards the basket. He put it in, no problem. That was a pretty good move there by the Gray Ghosts. It's 32-26. 2:20 on the clock here in this first half. Here's Tillman wide open. Good. Nice look. Nobody near him. Nobody near him.
9-point lead here. With, don't mean to be negative, but with the 4 missed points there,
yeah,
it's
it
just
makes
one of
it
those
kind of a big
things.
difference.
With, you said last night with the lead getting cut, it's just one of those things that every point counts.
It does, and you know, Mendota on Wednesday night when they were playing, they had that 13-point deficit at one point, and then it kind of hung around 9 for a really long time, and we didn't break through that until that fourth quarter. And then when we took off, you know, Eureka was able to get, you know, they weren't able to ever catch up again. But Mendota's first lead of the ball game the other night was in that fourth quarter. So, yeah, it's like we said, it's a game of momentum, and you have to keep it going. You know, no lead is really safe anymore.
Especially with the 35-second shot clock. 10-point lead is almost like nothing going into a fourth quarter.
Yeah, there's a lot of time when you have 35 seconds at a time. Another pretty good miss there. You get a little scrappy foul here called underneath.
Sometimes it just bounces the right way.
Minute 50 on the clock here. (35-26), Mendota leading. Again, the winner of this game moving on to the championship game tomorrow night at 7. And if it should be the Mendota Trojans, we'll have that for you right here. And if they're in the third place game, we'll still do that one too. But three-pointer there for IVC, and Mendota quickly back up court. Oh, can't get it to go, but getting a couple of second chance opportunities.
Oh,
that looks close. Looked like it was off of.
I guess he was right there.
IVC, yeah, I suppose. And he's wearing the stripes, not us, right? .124 on the clock. Oh, blocking foul going to be called against Becker.
I think refs love to call that play.
They do. It's good. You gotta get your hips into it, your arm going crazy. Yeah, I guess.
You know, they give that like 1 or 2 seconds right before they're going to call a charge or the block. And
I think a lot of those can probably go either way, and I prefer them to go the way of the team I'm rooting for. But of course,
everyone always does. Yeah,
of course that they are very, very, very subjective. Johan Cortez back into the game now for Mendota.
We were saying with the 7-man rotation, but they keep it moving.
Yeah, they are. And with this, pretty, fast-paced game, it's a good way to do it.
Mendota is not afraid to get that three-point shot up.
Oh, there we go. Fans knew it before the officials did.
The fans kind of called that one.
1 minute, 12 seconds on the clock here with only a 5-point lead now for the Trojans. And the Gray Ghosts will stop and want to talk things over a little bit. They're probably really happy with that, bringing that into a 5-point deficit.
Yeah, you definitely want to just slow it down, maybe. It's only the second timeout, I think, called the whole game. Yeah, they're really letting them play and kind of just figuring out on their own. Again, Tillman with 17 points. Also, Aiden that's Cole Tillman, and Aiden with 6, and Munoz has 10 on the board off the bench. So Mendota right back out there ready to get things going here. Again, 1:12 left to play here in this first half. Mendota leading by a score of 35-30. If you're Mendota, you just want to go into the half with momentum. You do. You want to keep that moving, and I mean, I would think that the Gray Ghosts will be pretty pleased with this last few minutes that they played. Right here is where the shot clock will really come into effect. You're really kind of, at this point, you would try to hold it out for maybe 1 or 2 shots, but now there's going to be at least 2 possessions. Got it down to 8 seconds. That was probably one of the longer ones. Oh, no call there. The Ghosts just go right at the basket.
46 seconds on the clock here, so a 15-second difference with the shot clock and the game clock. Don't fall for that fake. He'll beat you every time, won't he? Oh,
kind of lost it there.
Forgot something. 24 seconds left to play here, so no shot clock. 35-32.
With them playing a zone, you can always find a mismatch somewhere.
You have to look for those, and you have to capitalize on that when you can pick one of those up, and especially when you have the quickness and the three-point threat that Mendota has, they can really be deadly on that. 11 seconds on the clock. 7. Travel. Got it anyway.
That's a tough no call.
That is, yeah, no call there as the time winds down here in the first half. A little bit of a slippage there, I'd say, Mendota defensively there the last few minutes of that second quarter, but still a good showing for the Trojans to start things up. Fun game to watch, 35-34 at the half.
Yeah,
a lot of good things.
Yeah, very tough. But it's one of those things going into half now that they have the momentum. It's just now you got to go in and work on some things and just try not to let what happened the other night. You want to get this game back to a 10-point lead like you had it.
Absolutely. So that hopefully they'll come out with some, a little bit of a game plan, kind of get back to that kind of run and gun, and we're able to really make things happen. I mean, Tillman's got 17 points, half our points. So let's look to get him involved and keep things going. We haven't seen a lot from Becker underneath the basket, so hopefully they'll try to get him fired up a little bit as well. So again, a pretty good showing there the last few minutes there for the Gray Ghosts. They're able to, look inside and able to make a couple of shots that they weren't falling early on.
Yeah, they started to almost double team Cole. Because with starting out, he had 15 very quick.
Right.
And it's just one of those things, once that happens, then you kind of got to figure out another way to score. And that's just tough in the moment.
It is. You just kind of have to make those adjustments. I'm sure both coaches for each squad will do that. Again, we want to thank you for joining us here on our YouTube channel, Mendota Trojans Live. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a nice comment. We appreciate the engagement, and we appreciate you being here. Again, want to thank all of our sponsors making our broadcast possible. They've partnered up with us to bring you these games this season, and we're sure glad to have them along with us. So we've got about 8 minutes on the clock here. Mendota leading by 1 point, 35-34. We'll be back with the second half. We'll give us a few minute break here. We'll catch our breath, grab a drink of water, and we'll be back here in a couple of minutes. So enjoy this. We could watch the other team warm up. There's another game here tonight.
I guess there's late night basketball.
Yeah, it's a lot of basketball being played here. Again, we're at the 51st annual Colmone Classic at Hull High School in Spring Valley. Mendota leading at the half. We'll be back with the second half coming up. We're back at the half here as Mendota has a slim 1-point lead, 1:26 left here in the half. And Mendota had a pretty good run there as we started things off, cut up to a 10-point lead, and then it just kind of it fizzled a little bit there, but I think it was more IVC getting warmed up as well.
It was almost a tale of two quarters,
it
really.
Was.
First quarter, Mendota kind of got out to a quick lead, and then second quarter, the Ghosts kind of found themselves and kind of got it going because they figured out go to the basket. They really are going at the basket, not shooting a lot of threes. They know where to kind of get their points because they've been getting so many offensive rebounds.
They were able to get those putbacks, and that's kind of what's been hurting Mendota. We're kind of harping on it, but it's the truth. We're ready to get things started here in the second half. Again, thanks for joining us here on our YouTube channel, Mendota Trojans Live. Make sure you like and subscribe. We're going to be bringing you the game tomorrow night. Hopefully it's a championship game. That's about 7 o'clock tomorrow. The 5:30 game will be the third or fourth place game, so Mendota Falls tonight. We'll be there for that, but we're hoping we're in that championship game. 35-34 here at the half. We're ready to get things started again, and I'm sure that Coach Wasmer, Coach Guns, Coach O'Donnell, and the others have told them, let's come out, be strong, be quick, and see what happens.
We need to play a full 16-minute half here. We need to get the lead and keep it.
Mendota with their starters out on the court. Alex Speets, Cole Tillman, Aiden Tillman, Dane Doyle, and Drew Becker to round out the starting five for Mendota here this second half. We're just underway. Okay, I mean.
Another would say air ball, maybe it was partially blocked.
Yeah, we'll say that.
Yeah, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
7:30 on the clock here as Mendota looking offensively. Three-pointer Doyle, no good. Oh, he tried for
Try to dunk it.
Oh, doink. Now he's going to get a frustration foul. They didn't call it on him. They probably should have there. Good effort there by Tillman for
That's great body control, too. That's hard. He had three guys around him.
And he was frustrated because he kind of was trying to show off and it didn't work out for him.
That's tough. I was never able to dunk, but I always was afraid to do it in a game, too, because then.
I can on a 6-foot hoop, but I don't think on the 10-foot hoop. 6:54 on the clock here in this third quarter. Mendota with a slim lead here. 8 seconds on the shot clock. 5. Nice steal there by Becker, and returning the favor is a great Ghost. Points off turnovers, those can be huge, and it's back to a 1-point game here.
We were talking about wanting to get the ball quickly, but you don't want to get it out too quickly. It's a weird kind of way to have to think about it. Oh, it's a great pass.
Oh, couldn't get it to go, but good look there inside for the Trojans.
Even though it was a missed basket, it was a great pick and roll there. That's what you want to do. Get open and go to the basket.
We sound like jerks laughing at the air balls, but I just have never seen that many in a game. So
that's why I limited my shots in high school, because then.
Oh, I never pass. I shot it all the time. 5 minutes, 57 seconds on the clock here in this second quarter. That foul is going to be going against IVC.
Been kind of a sloppy start to the beginning of the second half.
It has been, yeah.
But that always happens. It's the beginning of the game and beginning of the second half. It's hard to come out. You're kind of cold. You were running around and you went and sat down for a little bit. It's just, sometimes as a coach, you probably want halftime to be almost shorter.
You do. I bet you just want to get them in, talk for a few moments. Well, like you said, there was only a couple timeouts there in that first half because they wanted to keep them playing, keep this momentum going. Tillman's going to lose it there. Good effort there, but just a little too hot to handle. 5:45 on the clock. Munoz in the ball game for Becker.
Quickly before you were saying all those sponsors, that's great to have that many sponsors on the first year of the YouTube.
It's wonderful, and we so appreciate them partnering up with us. So again, we'll tell you a little bit more about them. Again, we want to thank all of them because without this, we couldn't have all this nice equipment and our broadcast. So we appreciate that. Nice give inside. Good move there to kind of lose the defender. And
I keep saying it, but they go right to the basket. They don't really have any unneeded shots.
37-38 the score as The Gray Ghosts have snuck a 1-point lead here. Good rebound there by Beats. Quickly up court now for the Trojans on the attack. 5 minutes on the clock here in the third quarter.
You see they go in, they almost triple Cole.
Look at all the black jerseys
when he has the ball,
around him there.
They really...
Let's get somebody else fired up here.
With playing that zone, there's always somebody there that can go in and either double or triple. That's a good offensive rebound.
Terrific. Here's Cole, puts it in. No.
Oh, another. That's 2 offensive rebounds by Aiden. That's great deep offense.
Good putback there. He's got 8 points on the night. 39-38. We're going to trade them back and forth here as with 4 minutes and 26 seconds to play here in this third quarter. Gonna kind of just...
You're going to miss shots, but you just need to crash the boards.
Sure. There we go.
Great shot.
Good look by Doyle there. Pass from Beats.
Quick timeout.
That's what they were looking for. A little spark, maybe get things rolling here. Not afraid to fire up that 3, even though, you know, some of them weren't successful. But if they're able to get that rebound, like you said, in the putback, that's you know, just as good.
You think about the strategy just changes because there wasn't, I don't think, a timeout called until almost the second quarter. We're only 4 minutes into the third. Quick timeout because you know you got to keep the momentum slow. You don't want to keep it. You don't want to keep it going, and you need to kind of fix some things quickly.
I'm thinking that they want to keep that lead too. So that was not how they expected things to happen. They do hold a 2-point lead right now as Mendota talking things over. 4 minutes, 9 seconds on the clock.
Been a lot of lead changes here in the second half.
There has, yeah, and Mendota had pretty much the whole lead the first half. Again, winner of this game moving on to the championship game coming up tomorrow night.
It's very cool how they do it. It's almost like a 2-week tournament.
It is. They kind of go over, you start last week and then it runs into this week. There's a lot of basketball. Like we said, another game getting ready to start after this one. I believe it's Hall and Fieldcrest, if I'm not mistaken. We'll double check that, but I think that's who will be playing in the next matchup. It's late. I gotta get home. I got the Taylor Swift docuseries to start watching tonight.
Yeah, but it's so fun because it's local teams, so.
It is. It makes it a lot of fun. A lot of people just come for the basketball. You know, you don't have to have somebody that you're here to watch. You just want to come and watch good basketball. 3:58 on the clock. A pickpocket here. Oh, you're gonna get a foul called against Beats. It looked clean, looked good. Obviously, just not just because he's my nephew, but I do think that was a clean pick there.
His third foul, I think it says.
42-40, Mendota leading here by 2. 3:56 on the clock. 20 seconds on the game, the shot clock rather. Kind of just found a way to make that happen there with the time winding down. Tied up. A steal now, but it sails out of bounds. Mendota will reset here in front of the scorer's bench.
It's a lot different way of thinking of it with 5 fouls and then it goes away back to 0. So you don't only have to worry about the carryover.
It is, and there's not a lot of, I mean, we haven't seen that happen yet, and I think that's just eliminating some of that just time that goes into having all the free throws, a 1-and-1, and then the bonus. And 3:14 on the clock here in this third quarter.
The Ghosts did their homework. They figured out to triple team, double team Cole. I mean, it's just every time he gets it, you see them swarm.
They just didn't make that adjustment in the first half. Near a steal here by the Trojans. See if they can capitalize on it. Up court to Tillman. Oh, he did, yeah. That's all right. We'll see what we got here. 2:54 on the clock. Mendota with a little full court pressure rather.
And Munoz is really presses that full court press. I mean, he is always playing the full court.
Really have a pretty good dynamic duo there of defenders with Beats and Munoz up front. They're picking a lot of passes off and keeping this offense going. Here's Munoz to Tillman up the court. Got it. 44-42, and that's 21 points now for Tillman.
When Alex is used to running around in soccer,
he's got the legs for it. You know, he's definitely got the quickness. Speaking of soccer, Johan Cortez checking into the ball game. Nobody quicker than him.
Runners up in state. It was a great game too.
It was. It was a lot of fun, and it was a great season. It's fun for the whole community, the town, the community. Everybody got behind those players and the coaches, and it was just a lot of fun. I hope they'll remember that forever. It was just a really great experience for all of them.
And then a quick turnaround right into basketball.
Absolutely. You have the state tournament on Saturday. You're back at basketball practice on Monday.
That's a tough mismatch there.
They found it, and they were able to capitalize on it. 44-44. We're all tied up here with 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. IVC making this a ball game. That will be off of the Grey Goose. The Grey Ghost. What am I thinking about?
Maybe that could be their new nickname.
Yeah. That's off of the Ghost. That'll.
If you're Mendota, you like to see it kind of maybe go to the basket a little more.
Yeah, let's see. Not just Cole either. You know, obviously
yeah,
always
everybody.
looking for him, of course. But yeah, let's take it
Some
to
of
the
the
hoop
other
a little
guys
bit.
you want to go to the basket, because when they get hitting the ball, double, triple team, right to them.
1:50 on the clock here in this third quarter, all tied up at 44.
See right there, go to the basket. That's a good opportunity. See, crash the boards. It's not always going to go the way you want it to, but at least
it kind of shows them another look too. You know, we need to kind of change up our look here. They kind of got us figured out.
Both teams just kind of really press that on the way back. They just go.
15 on the shot clock here for Mendota. 1:18 to play here in the third quarter. Tillman fires up a three. Whoa, off the mark.
Now there's our air ball.
Had to have been tipped.
Had to have.
1:13 to play here in the third
If
quarter.
it hits the net, I think it should be good.
Yeah, that's close enough. 28 seconds on the shot clock.
I'd like to ask the coaches if they kind of worked on that in practice, if they've set a shot clock and kind of go with it.
I bet you would have to make some adjustments, although with Mendota's offense, we haven't seen
really
that being very necessary.
Or maybe you just don't think about it.
Yeah,
just go.
I suppose it's probably just not really part of the psyche.
35 seconds is a long time in basketball. Another turnover. Second chances.
IVC taking the lead back, 46-44, Mendota trailing. Munoz firing up a three, got it, take it right back.
Quick three that works out.
47-46, 35 on the clock. Few seconds difference to the shot clock.
There you go.
Drew Becker now with the takeaway. He's gonna get fouled. Kind of a little frustration there by the Ghosts.
They need to use that length down low. Just put your hands up.
Yeah.
Passing lanes won't be there.
They won't. They'll be able to. They're blocked off. Can't get to it. Dane Doyle checking back in with 28 seconds on the clock here. Here in the third quarter.
That's a great, you break the press and then it's open on the way down. It's just, that's always there when you need it to be, because when you break that press, anything's possible.
7 seconds here. 4 seconds. Oh, we're gonna get a foul called against Mendota.
It's a tough foul, but
it's kind of okay. We're only at 2 fouls, or pardon me, 3 fouls, so.
Yeah, you used to have to worry about that. Now it's gonna carry over to the next quarter.
4 seconds on the clock here to finish the third. 49-46.
They have broke the 7-man rotation.
Quick timeout here. We'll take a quick moment here to thank a few of our sponsors making our broadcast possible, including Wasmer Funeral Home, serving Mendota and all surrounding communities. OSF St. Paul Medical Center, the resources of a major healthcare network with the comfort of close-knit community. Prescott Brothers, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram dealer selling cars and trucks and offering financing, service, and parts. Eureka Savings Bank, providing quality savings and loan products to our area since 1885. And Pizzas by Marshallone's in Mendota. Dine-in, carry-out, or delivery. Delicious pizzas, rolls, sandwiches, and more. 4.4 on the clock here in this third quarter as Mendota has a slim 3-point lead.
With Marshallone's, I would say, get the #1 chicken roll.
Okay, that's your go-to, huh?
That's great.
What's your side go with it?
Cheese nuggets.
Okay.
With a lot of ranch.
Yeah, and a Mountain Dew, or what do you go with?
Diet Pepsi.
Okay. I thought we were friends. Shot with the time winding down is no good. And so at the end of 3, Mendota's got a slim 3-point lead as we head into this fourth quarter, and that's probably not what they were looking for here in that third quarter, but they held with it, and they've got a 3-point lead moving into the fourth.
And it's one of those things that they called that timeout to run a play. You stopped it. That should feel good because they definitely had a quick play ran up to try and shoot that 3. Did not work out, so you kind of avoided one there.
21 points for Cole Tillman on the night. Aiden's got 8, Munoz with 13, and a couple of others round out the scoring for the Trojans. Top scorer for the Gray Ghosts with 21 points, same as Tillman. So they're finding ways to score, but pretty low scoring game for the most part. I mean, Mendota had 70 the other night.
I've seen there was one of the games last week was 280 score game.
Yeah, that's
teams. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, that's a lot of scoring, you know.
I think it was overtime.
Even so, you know,
it's a lot of points.
It is. Mendota had 31 points in the fourth quarter on Wednesday night against a pretty evenly matched Eureka ball club.
You'd like to have that same fourth quarter here.
See what they can do here. 3-point lead for the Trojans just underway here in the fourth quarter. Winner of this game moving on to the championship game. Nice, strong move there by Becker to the hoop.
That pick and roll is always there between those two. Because you got to pick. One of those guys is going to have a mismatch off that pick and roll.
Looks like they were pretty good give and go there and just couldn't quite finish it, but he's got pretty good track record at the free throw line. There he goes. 50-46, 7:46 on the clock here in this fourth quarter. Championship chance at the championship game on the line. Second one good as well. Good effort there by Becker. 7:43 to play here in this ball game.
Good block too. Good scenario for him right there.
Got a little bit ahead of himself there. Turnover by the Trojans, but keep the momentum here. 51-46. .15 seconds on the shot clock. Good defense here by the Trojans. Travel. Got away with it. That's his, he's got 23 on the night. 51-48, 7 minutes to play here.
Ooh.
What? Gonna get a charge against Becker? I don't know.
Moving screen is what they say.
They've been doing that a lot, not just Trojans. Both teams have been doing that tonight, I feel, but
I almost feel like that could be called almost every time.
It could, obviously. I just feel like
in high school basketball, a perfect screen is almost impossible.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of that. That was I guess it just kind of looked more aggressive.
It's almost one of those things you kind of got to pick and choose.
Yeah.
And usually later in the games is when they call it. That's good defense there by Doyle too. I mean, the defense has really been there for Mendota. It's just the second chances.
Yeah, they're there. They're ready to disrupt the offense, but you know, number 21's got a different idea there. 6:57 on the clock here. Trying to get it in.
Good turnover.
Nice job. Beats just checked back into the ball game. able to hold on to it, and foul being called against IVC.
That's one of those ones that could be an easy turnover for the defense. You just got to hold on to it.
Yeah, just get your muscles.
It seems easy until you're out there.
Yeah, someone grabbing at it from you, that's pretty tough.
But then if you're the other coach, it's just not the greatest foul that far away from the basket. What they always say to me.
Yeah, you don't want to be that far away.
Yeah, I got told that a lot.
(51-48). Doyle for three, got it.
That's a good three. That's good movement right there for an open three.
Good dish from Beats. 54-48.
To start this fourth quarter, Mendoza's really come out and played good offense, moving the ball around.
Nice return shot there by
number 33 Ghost. From the Ghost. I mean, he has been down low and he's been playing well.
Just missed that one off the mark. 6 minutes on the clock here left in this ball game. Mendoza's got the 4-point lead. Nice steal here by the Trojans, and look, yeah, it was bounced off.
Off the other team.
Yeah, it bounced off his foot. Tillman was ready to roll with that. He wanted to go, go, go.
As you were saying, Mendoza's like a fourth quarter team here.
Yeah, let's see what they can finish here. We got 5 minutes, 51 seconds. It's a lot of time. You know, it's a long time.
It's been a weird kind of start to a season. A lot of games at the beginning where you didn't have to worry about the fourth quarter. And then when you do have to worry about it, it's almost like you just kind of got to get used to it.
You do. Yeah, it's a whole different ball game when you're trying to play a pretty evenly matched squad like they did on Wednesday night and like tonight. So yeah, you do have to make those adjustments and, you know, play 4 quarters. Doyle for three again, can't get it to go. Tough rebound there by the Ghost. Oh, that's travel.
They gave him the timeout.
Okay, well, it's fancy. It was a good effort. I mean, nice hustle there and effort by IVC. I can't be unbiased sometimes. I just call everything that works for Mendota. That's not how you do it.
That's Mendota Basketball YouTube page.
Okay, okay, we'll allow it, huh? 5:28 left to play here in this ball game. Mendota leading by 4. They want it to be more than that, so they'll work on that here with a little bit of time left. Let's talk about some more of our sponsors, including First State Bank. Come see your friends at First State Bank with personalized banking from a community-focused bank. Black Brothers, family-owned and operated since 1882, always supportive of the community and local young people. Gons Farms, working the ground since 1895. Their family farm coming up on their 5th generation. Shimmers, your hometown Chevy dealer, always offering great service and outstanding deals. Artiaga Tree Service, serving North Central Illinois and providing tree service and landscaping. Meriden Grain Company, your authorized Pioneer seed dealer and offering custom spring and fall field application. Renegade Motors, used car dealer, offering a wide selection of vehicles and aiming to provide fair prices and good service. And the Mendota Lions Club, serving the young people of Mendota and surrounding communities through a series of fundraisers and donations since 1939. We appreciate all of our sponsors making our broadcast possible. Again, stop in, let them know you appreciate hearing and seeing high school sports here on Mendota Trojans Live. 5 minutes, 24 seconds left to play here in this ball game. 54-50. Mendota kind of scrambling on defense here. Good effort there. That was good offense. I mean, that was a good play, good move. They did everything right, and
it's just tough to defend there when you go right to the basket.
yeah, they're being very aggressive here. IVC is. Tillman wide open three, can't get it to go.
You don't want to fall in love with that three here at the end.
It's not gotten us here, you know. We've been looking inside, and you know, Tillman's kind of quieted down here in this second half. So let's see what he's thinking about here. Back to Tillman from Munoz. That's good. That's what we want to see. 23 points for Cole Tillman tonight. 56-52.
He has played the whole game, so that kind of starts to wear on you a little bit.
He's just a sophomore. He can handle it. I got tired walking up the stairs to our spot here, but 4:23 to play here in the fourth quarter. Oh my goodness, that almost kind of went in off of Mendota. Nice effort there by the Trojans to corral that. Foul on the way up.
That's what you need to do, just go to the basket, either have them foul you or make the basket.
Yeah, make something happen.
Or get a quick rebound. I mean, when you go for that layup, there's so many more opportunities. At a three-pointer, that ball can go anywhere.
4:09 to play here. Tillman can't get the free throw to go. Becker checking back into the ball game as Dane Doyle will get a little rest. So Alex Beats out on the court. Cole Tillman, Aiden Tillman, Oliver Munoz, and Drew Becker. Just 5 out on the court now for the Trojans. Second one good, 57-52. 4:06 to play here in the ball game. Again, championship game on the line here. A near steal by Beats. Nice rebound by Becker. And Mendota quickly up court. Good dish.
That's
from
great
Tillman.
offense.
Nice look, very unselfish. That's
you had to look
like
at a three, but you just went right to the basket, and then when they swarmed, that was great offense there.
7-point lead now for Mendota. Quickly up court, here's Tillman. Oh, a little hop off the glass, but there with the rebound and putback is Becker. Fouled, and he's pretty solid from the free throw line.
This is where it's going to show the shot clock is going to come into effect here now with 3 minutes and 24 seconds left. You can't really just hold it out like you used to be able to.
Right, there's none of that kind of spreading it out, wasting time, and 7-point lead for the Trojans here. Becker, oh, I jinxed him. 3:24 on the clock. Mendota really showed a lot of grit in that game the other night, coming, trailing the entire game, coming back in that fourth quarter, and we're seeing that now here in the last few minutes of this ball game.
Winning is never easy.
It isn't. It's not the point of it, right? Good.
No.
Second free throw is good. 3 minutes, 16 seconds on the game clock here. Oh, that's a trap. Okay. Oh, you could jump like that, right?
And one, I guess.
It looks funnier than I'm forgetting my position here. I'm not wearing the stripes. I got to remember that. Getting my roles mixed up.
I was never good at that when I was playing.
Or me in the stands. I'll sometimes get a little riled up. Free throw's no good, but rebound.
Offensive rebound. Another offensive rebound.
Shot clock's not moving. I don't know what's going on with that.
See, that's like you were saying, that's kind of you got to have somebody run that too.
It just paused for like 15 seconds.
Yeah, I think that they should have been closer to the end of that shot clock.
Yeah, I think so too. 2:42 left to play here in the ball game. Mendota leading by 4.
Got plenty of time.
18 seconds on the shot clock. It's the most Mendota's used of the shot clock. Three-pointer Tillman, no good. And bounce out of bounds.
It's one of those things, you have plenty of time, but you also got to think about it.
It feels like probably very urgent when you're watching that clock above the rim like that. I bet it feels very urgent.
It's got to be tough going from not using it to using it within a week or so.
Yeah, you're just still learning, and then we'll go back to not using it after the tournament. I'm sure the Plano Christmas Classic will use it, I'm guessing. 2 minutes, 8 seconds on the clock here as Mendota's got the 4-point lead, but nothing's safe here as IVC has shown a lot of strength here in the second half. I
wonder if the shot clock's its own thing.
I wonder, there's still a lot of people sitting over there at the scorer's table, so I'm guessing. Yeah, I would think so, because you can't walk and chew gum at the same time. I think that would be pretty difficult. Nice move by Tillman.
Great take to the basket there.
26 points for Cole Tillman tonight.
From where we're at, we can just see he just kind of floats over them.
He did, he just made that happen.
One of the rare three-point shots by IVC.
Got the rebound, was able to put it back in though, keeping them alive, 62-58 with a minute 30 left to play here in the ball game. What do we got? Oh, timeout. Coach Waz is going to talk things over. Good time to catch our breath here a little bit, reset. 1 minute, 27 seconds on the clock with a 62-58 lead for the Trojans. Again, winner of this game will be playing in the championship game on tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. So if Mendota's able to hold off, we'll be doing that game so you can watch for us. It's kind of right around that time. It's hard with the tournament, so many games, they start so early in the day and they kind of can get behind.
And the game before this was actually early, but then they just kept it going.
Yeah, it was.
I guess you don't want to start it too early because people want to show up.
Well, sure. And so just look for that. If you subscribe to our channel here on Mendota Trojans Live, it'll let you know when we start the broadcast, just a couple of minutes before tip-off usually. But let's finish this one first. So minute 27 on the clock, 62-58. Mendota leading, Mendota ball underneath their own basket.
It's a lot of time left.
Starters out for the Trojans on the court. $19 on the shot clock.
Just want to run a good offense here.
Oh, he got smoked in the head.
They're at 5 now, so he'll be shooting free throws, I think.
Nice patience there by the Trojans, which they haven't shown that much.
I think
they just haven't had to, but.
I think that's what the timeout there was for, to just slow it down.
Yeah. Figure out what's going to work here for this last 70 seconds. Coach is off the mark on his free throws tonight. I bet he'll go home and shoot 100 free throws. He's just that dedicated to the game. I guarantee it.
So tough here at the end too. You're tired, and like you said, he's just a sophomore, but still you get tired out there.
Absolutely. He's been in the whole time, and you know, he's got 27 points. Second one is good though, so 63-58, $1:10 on the clock.
And it seems like they're just out there having fun too.
I hope so. That's what you
want.
want.
All that matters.
That's what you're here for. Hope you're having fun too, watching us at home. 20 seconds
good
on
defense
the
here.
shot
They're
clock.
switching.
Nice.
Oh, what a
move
block.
there. Yeah.
And he got it back. That's a
Nice
great defensive.
effort. That was a great sequence by the Trojans there with Munoz and Beats up top. They're just hounding the guards, and then to get it down low and have both Tillmans right there and get that stuff block. And Mendota will have the ball. They'll go the full length of the court. 47.8 seconds. So about 10-second different to the shot clock.
Got to get over half. Oh, they're going to call that.
That's fair.
You know, a lot of credit to the refs too.
Yeah,
I couldn't do it.
No, they've been doing a good job tonight. I mean, we give them a hard time, obviously. But
yeah, back when I was in high school, I would. They probably weren't the biggest fans of me, but it's one of those things. They take a lot of yelling, you'd say.
No, they do. They take some abuse, and that's a tough job. And like we said the other night, you know, 50% of the time, 50% of the people are mad at you. 41 seconds on the clock. Wide open, look to the hoop, and he's able to get it to drop. Coach Wass is like, wait, what are we doing here? A little bit of a breakdown on defense there for the Trojans with a 3-point lead now. They're holding on to it with 37.8 seconds on the clock.
And with that shot clock, they're going to maybe foul, but also they have an opportunity maybe to try and play some good defense here. It's just, this is really where that shot clock comes in with 37 seconds. 2 seconds would be on the shot clock, but, or on the clock, but you don't, it's going to be tough. You don't have to foul right away. Before you'd foul right away, you wouldn't have any thought into it. And now there's kind of something to it.
Yeah, and with Mendota shooting on fouls, that's it'll be a kind of a judgment call for the coaches for the IVC Ghosts to see what they decide to do here. Again, 37.8 on the clock, 35 on the shot clock. Be Mendota ball.
Like with last night, Mendota's kind of used to this time, so maybe last night will help a little bit. But still, this is where you want to get to your best free throw shooter. But the thing is, they can kind of get it out of somebody's hands quickly.
$63-60 with 37.8 on the clock. See what the Trojans drew up.
Oh, there you go.
That's not what the Great Ghost wanted. Oh,
and
no.
one. If you're Mendota, that's the best case scenario right there.
Excellent passing by the Trojans there to get that ball up court. Tillman took it right to the hoop. He's working on his 30th point here if he's able to hit this free throw.
That's great full court offense too. They started off with all 4 guys down there, and then they turned it into, they took Cole down, and then they just quickly passed it. There was probably, what, 2 or 3 dribbles there?
Yes, really good,
That's what you want to see.
29 seconds on the clock. Shot clock's off, but
still pressing too. That's good.
5-point lead for the Trojans here, trying to hold on. 22 seconds on the clock. Three-pointer, no good. Good rebound. Hold
Be
on.
careful.
You don't have to go for it. Good effort there by the Trojans. That is definitely not what the Grey Ghost had called that timeout for.
No.
And let that happen. 12.4 seconds. Munoz will be at the line shooting.
So that's exactly what you wanted too, because you wanted Cole to keep going, and then they broke it, and then that's when you want somebody down there.
That's the right guy you want under the basket. Free throw's good.
In a full court press, you don't think about the guy at the other side. You always think of the people on the passing side.
12.4 seconds. Second free throws.
There you go. 2 free throws there.
67-60, Mendota leading. Drew Becker checks back into the ball game.
Some fans happy with the 6-7.
Oh, sure.
I've seen some kids over there.
Oh, they've probably been waiting. Oh, look at, they're having the best time with the 6-7. I heard it's banned in a lot of classrooms because it's so disruptive.
My nephews love it. I don't understand it.
I mean, I'm a child with that sense of humor.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty funny.
It's funny.
It means nothing, you know.
Yeah, it's just
8.7 seconds on the clock here. Three-pointer off the mark. Rebound brought down, but battle around. 2.8 seconds. Mendota's going to grab it, hold on to it, let the clock run out, and win with the score of 6-7, 67-60. What a nice job by the Trojans there to hold off this pretty tough Ivy Ghost team, and they were able to make it happen.
The last minute and a half there, they played really good. They played calm. They didn't let it get to them. And like maybe last night and then tonight, that's really going forward going to help you throughout the season when you're always going to be in spots like this. It's not always going to be an easy win.
It isn't. And 29 points from Cole Tillman tonight. Rounding out some other scoring, Dane Doyle with 8, Aiden Tillman with 8, Drew Becker 7. Munoz was in double digits for Mendota, so a nice, well-rounded.
Big free throws there.
Yeah, finished it off there at the end. So again, congratulations to the Trojans. They're moving into that championship game tomorrow night, and what fun.
Yeah, that's exciting. I mean, that's a big game too on a Saturday night here in Spring Valley. That's gonna be fun to go to. There's gonna be a lot of Mendota people here. As you said, you see all the Mendota fans leaving, and there's a lot of people here. It's just so local. That's a nice thing too on a Friday night, Saturday night, something to do.
A lot of good basketball. So again, we want to thank you for joining our broadcast here. Mendota taking the victory 67-60 with a trip to the championship game on the line. They came through, fought off this very tough IVC Ghost squad who had some trouble there in the first half, but actually took the lead there for a little bit in the third quarter, and Mendota just buckled down, came out after that timeout. Like you said, the last 2 minutes, they really finished strong.
Do they know who they're playing, or is it the winner of the next game?
It'll be the winner of this next game, and it's Hall and Fieldcrest, so whoever that shall be, we will have that game for you tomorrow night. We want to congratulate the Trojans on a big win tonight. Again, thanks to our sponsors making our broadcast possible. Thanks for joining us here on our YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. And again, we're going to check out that game tomorrow night. Championship game of the 51st Annual Colmone Classic. My name is Brooke Beats, along with Zach Lilia. Zach, thanks for being here tonight. Hope you had some fun.
Very exciting. Like I said, they're looking for their first championship since 2012.
Let's do it.
So that's 13 years. That'd be fun to do, and they really have a great opportunity.
They do. That's
and
right.
Thank you for having me on. This was very fun. Very fun opportunity for me.
Well, good. I'm glad to have you with us. Again, join us tomorrow night. Gary Brer will be back with us on the call for tomorrow night. Again, appreciate it. Again, championship game tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, right here on Mendota Trojans Live. So again, Mendota winning tonight by a score of 67-60, moves us right into that championship game. We'll see who we play, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Again, thanks and good night.